Hey there, guys. Earlier today, I made a community post showing off the casting for a possible Falcon Force movie, which made me think, can a Falcon Force movie work? Well, I think so. I already came up with my own casting in my community post earlier today. But I decided to write it down on a piece of paper so that I can read off the names that you can see on screen. I even came up with the Villainous Creep team name, and I assume you can see it on screen. So I'll read the casting names, and then I'll come up with the plot for the movie, if that's okay with you guys. Falcon Force casting: Mark Wahlberg as Brian Crown / Blue Falcon. Ken Jeong as Dynamite Dog Wonder. I'm sorry, I had to do my Dynamite impression. Frank Welker as Jabberjaw and Great Babe, Great Babe. So it's a kind of a double role for him. Greg Delisle Griffin as Taffy Dare. Tracy Morgan as Captain Caveman. Kelsey Clemens as Dee Dee Skies. Kate McCucci as Brenda Chance. Oh, now before I continue on, I almost forgot to mention that these are like fan concept ideas. These are like just fan choices, okay? Just thought I'd let you know. Jim Cummings as Atamant. You can probably see on screen. Katsushi as Penelope Pitstop. Scott Menville as Dexter as a teenager. And Tom Kenny as Chief McCoy and the narrator. Two characters that I came up with myself. Now for the casting for the Villainous Creeps team. Jason Isaac as Dick Dastardly and Dread Baron. Billy West as Muttley and Mumbly. Dread Baron and Mumbly are characters from the Mumbly cartoon show, Laugh Olympics, and Yogi Bear and the Magical Flight of the Spruce Goose. I hope I'm saying that right. Scott Ennis as the Gimmick, a Dynamite Blue Falcon villain. Mark Hamill as Mr. Hyde, another Dynamite villain, and Dr. Krakenshaft. He's Ant-Man's arch enemy. And Eddie Deezen, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, as Mandark. Oh, and his last name is spelled Deezen. So those are some of my interesting casting choices for the movie. Now you might be wondering, how's it gotta be? What's the movie gotta be about? Well, we do know that it might take place like a year after the events of Scoob. Yeah, it will take place after the a year after the events of Scoob. So here's the plot that would probably make sense. Blue Falcon, Dynamite, Dee Dee Skies recruit some new members of the Falcon Force as they go on the biggest mission ever. Dick Dastardly just escaped from prison with the help of Muttley, who has a diabolical plan to get revenge on the Falcon Force team. But to do so, he gets some recruits from more. He will get some help from more villainous team characters, such as Dastardly and Muttley's twin brothers, Dread Baron and Mumbly, the Gimmick, Mr. Hyde, Mandark, and Dr. Krakenshaft. So it's up to the Falcon Force and the new recruits. Jabberjaw, Great Babe, Captain Caveman, Taffy Dare, Brenda Chance, Atamant, Penelope Pitstop, and Dexter to defeat the villainous creeps and take down Dastardly and Mudley's plan on revenge and take over the world. Now, I'm sorry if I had a bit of brain block there for a little bit, but I hope you guys like the idea I came up with. And again, I am so sorry that I had a few brain blocks there. I kind of stuttered there for a little bit. So just ignore that. So yeah, that's the casting choices and the idea for a plot. So that everyone can know what it'll be about. And yes, I know you guys are going into the comment section asking me if it might be canon to Scoob. Well, it will. It is going to be 100% canon within the movie Scoob. Cause I did make a video yesterday stating how this movie, that I still defend by the way, was trying to create a Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe. Even though that technically already happened in the early 1970s, but whatever. So yeah, that's the casting choices and the plot for the movie. Now, is the movie gotta be 2D animation or CGI animation? Well, since the aforementioned Scoob used CGI animation, I guess maybe the Falcon Force movie can either be 2D animated or CGI animated. You know what? Maybe it could be both. It could be both CGI. You know what? Maybe it could just be CGI animation. Now, I just want to be clear. This is just fan concept, okay? It's just fan concept. I just thought I would make that very clear. But anyways, I did my best to explain how the plot of this movie could work. And I hope you guys understand that. Even though I have a feeling that you guys are already going into the comments section trying to figure out your own type of plots, which I don't mind. Now, before I wrap things up, you might be wondering why I would cast Scott Menville as Dexter in teenage form. Well, as I explained in my community post that I made earlier today, I wanted Dexter to be more older. Instead of having to be like a 6 to 9-year-old, he could be like in his teenage days, like around 16 to 18. Only Dexter is from Dexter's Laboratory. And I know it's kind of cheating to include a Cartoon Network character in a Hanna-Barbera movie, but to be fair, Dexter's Lab is half Hanna-Barbera and half Cartoon Network. Kind of like how Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, and the Powerpuff Girls are like half Hanna-Barbera, half Cartoon Network. Wait, did I already say Powerpuff Girls the first time or not? I'm sure it doesn't matter anyway. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope a Falcon Force movie does happen. And yes, I did try my best to think of a perfect plot for this movie. But I have a feeling that you guys are still gonna come up with your own plots in the comments below. Which, again, I still don't mind. I still don't mind at all if you guys want to come up with your own ideas for a Falcon Force movie, which I'm totally okay with. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I really, really hope a Falcon Force movie does happen in the near future, depending on what's going on.